Hello there, Robert here with another chef's knife for a quick product review. This knife is from the Sanzu GYO series and it is their 8-inch Damascus chef's knife with a stunning rolling Damascus pattern that is present all the way along the blade. It really is one of the most beautiful knives I've ever had the pleasure to lay my eyes on, and it's a true work of art for everyday use. Now, while a good chef's knife comes down to personal preference, this knife would be favored by many chefs around the world. It has 8 inches AUS-10V Damascus steel, a stunning rolling wave Damascus pattern, a kiritsuke tip, a wide blade, and enough knuckle clearance connected to a stylish triangular G10 handle. It truly is a high-performing knife with style. Now, let's take a second to appreciate all the unique geometric shapes of this knife. You'll see here you have an aggressive kiritsuke tip here at the front, then a growing belly down all the way to this inclined heel on the back. The handle has a triangular shape, ending with this inclined end cap engraved with the name GYO here at the end. It's a very well designed and it has a great geometric shape, and as you can see, all of the shapes are actually pointing in one direction here toward the tip. Now let's look at all the specs with a bit more detail. So if you look at the blade, it's comprised of 66 layers of stainless steel cladded over a high carbon AUS-10V steel core. Now all of these layers are sandwiched one on top of the other, holding this core in the center. Well, why would you want that, you may ask? When compared to single steel blades, it has both superior sharpness and superior corrosion resistance. So the AUS-10V steel core, it's made up of a premium high carbon Japanese steel that has been processed with heat treatment. So it reaches a hardness of around 60 to 62 on the HRC scale. So due to its high hardness, it can retain its edge longer than low carbon steel knives. Now the outer layers are made up of 430 and 431 stainless steel. Now these are well known for being highly resistant to corrosion and rust, so they actually protect the core and prevent the blade from rusting. The edge itself has been beveled to an astonishing 15 degrees on each side. So that gives you a total of around 30 degrees. So it's very thin and has a very slim profile and cuts through food super easily and precisely. And considering that it also has a 60 to 62 HRC hardness, it hardly ever chips. On the front of this blade, you'll see that it has a kiritsuke tip right there, and it's great for cutting into things with little to no resistance. It'll pierce right through anything, give you a buttery smooth cut. Now let's look at the profile of this knife on a cutting board. As you can see, this knife has a beautifully crafted curved belly, so it's perfect for rocking and going up and down the cutting board like this. Now let me tell you about how it feels. This knife has been ergonomically designed. It features a unique triangular shaped handle that is really comfortable. If we take a closer look, we'll see that it has been well polished and has this exquisite black finish. It feels very comfortable, and the triangular shape actually makes it quite hard for the knife to move in your hand once you've gripped it. So it gives you a very strong and solid firm grip. Now if we look at the bolster, you'll see that it has a very comfortable thumb rest right here on each side of the blade, connected to this inclined heel. So you get a very comfortable grip when you pinch it like this and do some cutting. The handle itself is a narrowing tang connected to a G10 handle. So the narrowing tang is actually concealed inside this G10 handle, and G10 is actually an extremely durable and strong material that will not deform over time. So now let's do a very simple sharpness test, shall we? Now, as for the demonstration, you can actually try this with any knife you have at home, and you're just going to want to get a tomato, cut it in half, and you're going to want to try to cut along the tomato and see if you can get a very nice thin slice. And if your knife is very sharp, you should have little to no resistance when trying to do this cut. So let's see how we do. So first, cutting. And as you can see, we have gone through, and that's a very nice clean cut. Very thin. So that's a test, and that shows you how sharp this knife is, and you can try this at home with any knife you have. Style and high performance are the two key points this 8-inch chef's knife excels at. And that's it, there you have it. This is the Sanzu GYO series 8-inch Damascus chef's knife. I hope you enjoyed the video.